been years since I've done one of these, but Dragon Age video. Here we go. So, playing through Awakening for the first time in years. A few years. 2 or 3 since I last played the Dragon Age series. Where's going with this? Where was I going? Right. Playing through Awakening. And just got back to Vigil's Keep from getting Sigrun at the really, really creepy broodmother nesting Legion of the Dead murder site. That was fun. Cal Haral, I think is what it was. So we get back. Make her a Grey Warden. Yeah, woo. Go to leave Vigil's Keep. Oh, by the way, time for you to go down to the Deep Roads. Because it's always the Deep Roads. It's always the Deep Roads, isn't it? I hate the Deep Roads almost as much as I hate the Fade. Anyway, so I'm down in the Deep Roads, and there's that little section you just wander off. You wander off to the right, and once you're down, you go down the basement, and you're in the Deep Roads, and you go to the right, and there's the little Avar. There's a dead Darkspawn. You loot his body, and there's a little golden statue, and there's 2 sparkling golems. And then there's an altar to an Avar god. And you click on it, you go at the options, and it's things like take everything, put the golden statue on the altar, leave it alone. In these situations, there are always only 2 options. Leave it alone is always a safe option. Because if you leave it alone, you can't risk pissing anything off. You just away and gone, and you're safe. But then you miss out on the chance of actually, benefiting either. You can't get anything. The other option, the only other option you should consider is putting the thing onto the altar that is supposed to be put on the altar. Whatever that is, do that. Put the thing on the altar. Because then you're likely to get something. I got a fancy battle axe. Unfortunately, I'm a rogue, so I personally can't use it, but thankfully I have Ogren, and he's a 2-handed wielding warrior, so he can use it. So there we go. It's not, and I mean, worst case scenario, I hawk it for some money. It's just sell it and be like, hey, I just made some fucking money. Cool. But as I was walking away from it, I was just saying to myself, I was like, never take shit from the altars, man. Just leave the gods are obviously a very real thing here, as are spirits and shit like that, seeing as how, the dead regularly get reanimated. Like, just regularly get reanimated. You go down to crypts and shit like that, and what happens? Reanimated corpses. You go wandering around some places, what happens? Reanimated corpses. You go to Red Cliff, what happens? Reanimated corpses. Every time. Corpses and skeletons galore. So many dead things walking about that have no right to be walking about. And then you end up having to carry around corpse gall for some unknown extended period of time, and you don't know why you can't put it down, but you can't put it down. You can't make it go away because it's a plot item. It's a plot item that you don't want. You go to Fort Dracon. during the fucking end of the blight. What happens? Reanimated dead. It's just a thing. So, with all of that, like with knowing all of that, knowing that there are old gods and that there are still statues to all sorts of other gods and things like that, and seeing as how you fucking went to the urn of sacred ashes and took a little tiny pinch and fucking cured a man, like, and the fact that the archdemons are corrupted old gods, fucking blighted dragon old god. Just don't steal from altars. Just no altar is just you steal from. You just don't do it because they will smite you. There is smiting capabilities in this game, in this series of games, and they would love nothing more than to smite your ass. That's just how it works in Dragon Age. They're just looking for a reason. Just give them a reason. Just take a thing off their altar. Just disrespect their altar. Just disrespect the ritual, and they will smite your ass. And I mean that's fair. So it's just a life lesson in Dragon Age. Respect the altars. Respect all of the old statues and the old gods and the elven this and the just a friendly piece of advice when you're in Thedas. Just don't fuck with the fairies, basically. It's their version of don't fuck with the fairies. All right, I'm done. I'm done for tonight with this ranting bit. Okay, bye.